Hey, it's Ryan with Bluffton Builders, and thanks for joining me. We're here in Colleton River, and we have a house that's absolutely gorgeous, and we just got done working on it. I would like to introduce Terri, one of the owners of this beautiful property. Terri and I got to know each other very well over this project, and we had a great time, so that's why I'm really excited for her to join me on this walkthrough. Terri, thanks for being here today.
Absolutely.
So this originally started as kitchen and pantry, master bath, and paint, and also this trim. This trim stuck out really far. Tell me about why you wanted this trim cut down.
So we just wanted to soften the look overall of the house, that kind of make it our own. This had like a tall, well, not tall, but a board that stuck out pretty far with corbels underneath it. And so it kind of was just like, I would have to tilt to go around the corners. Yeah,
that made a lot of sense, because when we walked through it, you always felt like you had to do this weird bob and weave to go around the corner. So we cut it back from, I think it stuck out over 6 inches off the wall.
Yeah.
And we cut it back to like 3-ish.
And it was throughout the house, so it just softened the whole look. It actually then matched up nicely with the way the stairs went up the stairs.
Yeah, because the trim on the stairs was actually thinner, and it made more sense to just carry that throughout the house.
Right.
Walking into the house, this is, you're on the Colleton River right here, right?
Mm-hmm. That's the Chessie.
Okay.
That joins up with the Colleton and the Broad River. So all three you can.
All three. Yep, we hear the sounds of freedom booming throughout the whole project. But this is such a focal point, and there is, what do we call this?
Cupola.
We called it a cupola. We called it a turret. Because it was so like, we heard the booms over there.
The lighthouse.
The lighthouse, right? So this was actually all natural wood.
Yeah.
There's always a joy in construction that you figure out as you go. But this was natural wood, and we were like weary on painting it.
It was really pretty with the natural wood, but this is so much lighter and brighter.
We needed to lighten and brighten everything up.
We did lights throughout the whole house. Like 5 new fixtures in this house.
Yeah, absolutely. So over here, this is like the opposite of the above, right? Very cool focal point in the floor, but we sand and refinished the whole floor.
All throughout the house.
The whole house. So it started with the kitchen, pantry, and master bath, and then we took the drywall down at one point, because there was this like funky, how did you call it, like an orange peel kind of texture to it?
Yeah, it had textured walls and the stucco ceilings. So when we had redone some of the plumbing, we had open walls. And to patch the walls was going to be an expense. So instead we decided to go back to the smooth walls, and you guys just jumped right on that and said, okay, we got it.
Yep.
And look at all the curvature and the archways. I mean, they did such a beautiful job on just keeping all of that nice smooth texture in it. It looks like it was always this way.
Yeah, no, I agree. It looks really cool. It's, again, that texture keeps your focus on some focal points rather than keeps it busy throughout. So I think keeping it smooth made these nice lines from the front door out to the Chessie. So let's go check out the kitchen real quick.
Okay. Oh.
Light and bright. So this was one of the original parts of the scope, and I think it turned out amazing.
Yeah.
So you had your interior designer design the kitchen, and she was up in Massachusetts, and that was actually not a bad process of working with somebody over 1,000 miles away.
She was down at least a couple times a month and with us every day on the phone. Yeah, this is her brainchild.
This turned out great. Our guys installed it. So what was the name of these cabinets again? Play-Doh cabinets, that's right. A great finished cabinet, so much customization and design. That's what I really liked about it. This hood is nice. Tell me about the hood.
A gentleman in Dallas, Texas designed and made this. And he'd done one for us in Massachusetts, and Pauline's connections once again.
This is where things got really cool. This was
the refrigerator.
This is where the fridge was originally. We put in a pocket door and turned it into a big walk-in pantry.
It's the breakfast center. You can have a good cup of coffee.
So this is actually where the door was to get into this pantry originally, and there was a bunch of just built-out cabinetry everywhere. So it felt very tight. So when we envisioned everything, we said, look, we're gonna move that fridge anyway. Let's put a pocket door here so nothing swings out or in. We're gonna plug this up. That gives you more space here. And then over here, if you check this out, this actually was like a lower, just filled in area, and you couldn't even get back here more. So once we figured out under these stairs, there was so much available room, we opened it up, and it allowed for a reconfiguring of how this whole area laid out. So you got more storage out of the deal as well. This is really nice. When we originally planned this out, we were going through everything, and we knew there was going to be a counter here and a cabinet here, and we figured out if we cut the angles, it will allow for a much better walk-through space. It's those little details that go a long way in buying you some space in a tight area. I like this space because the reality is this is your entrance.
Yes, and it's usable.
Yeah, so they said we want this to be usable and functional and enjoyable when we walk in, because no, this isn't our big main entryway, but it's our entryway. We are the ones that use this every day, so we made it much better. This was legitimately just an AV room.
Well, there was a wall right here. This was a single door. And so this was a wall that was thick. And what you guys discovered was there was a cold air return there.
Yep.
That was just taking up a lot of space.
Yep.
So I was like, well, what can we do with it? And Ryan says, well, we'll put it in the ceiling. And there it went. And that opened up this whole space. And then the AV guys came along and put all the AV stuff up above. And that provided us with an entire room of cabinetry and storage and good stuff.
All right, so now we're gonna go to Terri's favorite room in the house. And I feel like if she knew this was gonna be her favorite room, we may not have had the opportunity to do all of this. But come on outside, check this out. So Terri, tell me why this is your favorite room. What happened here? What was it? What is it now?
It's peaceful out here. It's just, this was a beautiful screen porch all along. But what you guys did for us is you made it a usable space all year round. We did with Screen Mobile, we did the vinyl drop downs. We changed out the fireplace to gas logs.
Have you been using the kitchen?
Yes. We actually this morning I came out here and said, it smells like the steak dinner we had last night out here. So yeah, so the grill, and then we haven't gotten a lot of use of this yet, but this is a big old burner that will be a lot of Lowcountry boiling going on there.
That's awesome.
And we lightened it. You guys take the paint color down to more of a cream color than the brown tones that it was, so that lightened the whole room up as well.
So something I like is we worked with Play. Ron over at Play got this whole place hooked up with a Lutron system, and everything is just like multiple. You got buttons here to tell you everything that's going on, and everything fades up and down, and it's just so elegant.
It's
very
so
nice.
easy to use too. Yeah.
It really is.
This, what the big dramatic thing you're remembering was in here. This was a closet.
Yeah.
It was a full closed-in space, and you guys took that completely down and made it a knee wall with the beautiful glass enclosure.
Yeah, and again, the theme of this house is lighten it up, brighten it up, open it up, and I think this glass enclosure, and I love that the window is in there.
Yeah, my closet is outdoor shower.
I love it. So we work with Distinctive on all of the countertop materials. So we have beautiful tops from Distinctive, carrying through the Play-Doh cabinetry still. And I love just the additional styles and detail that they provided that builds everything. And sometimes we work with cabinet companies, we have to custom make these in-house, and this was all pretty plug and play for the most part.
Yeah.
Something else we did was we added the bead board here, this nickel gap board all the way through, just carries some of the theme from the rest of the house through here. And we added this beautiful grass cloth wallpaper in here as well. We did it in a few rooms just to add a little texture to it and make it different. It's fun. All right, I think I want to show off 2 more rooms. We did the whole house, but there's 2 rooms that I think are really cool.
I know where you're going.
The gym?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go check out the gym. All right, real quick. So we're on our way to the gym, but I wanted to show this off as well. This is the formal dining room. This did not have any cabinetry in it before. We added more cabinetry and tops. And what I like is you have different tops throughout the house, so it kind of separates the rooms out, but it still all ties together really well. And one key feature, if you can see this right here, I love this. So instead of just doing glass, metal insert provided by Play-Doh here, again, just makes it easy. Sometimes with different cabinet companies we work with, we have to utilize local subcontractors to make this stuff, different vendors, and it was just nice that this all came from the cabinet company. But this is super cool for multiple reasons. What was on the floor here originally?
It's just a different type of gym flooring, so we changed it to the gray with the black and gray speckle.
Yeah.
But while my daughter was visiting, she says to Pierre.
Pierre's one of our in-house carpenters.
Molly says to Pierre, could you make a slat wall in here? And I'm thinking, what the heck's a slat wall? So she's got a picture and she's showing Pierre and he goes, oh, of course we could. So you can buy these like panel ready and just put them up, right? Not Pierre. So you guys got a solid piece of wood. He cut every single one of these individually and hand smoothed. There's no splinters because every one of these is just soft as it can be. Did the back of it black and then position them all perfectly in place. And it turned out great. I think it's really pretty.
And it was custom fit for this tonal, so it actually set in specifically for it.
Called tonal and got all the exact measurements so that when this arrived months later, it just plug and play.
And we didn't do anything in the sauna, but I do love that this room has a sauna. What we did do was the bathroom over here, so we can check this out real quick. So this had a lot of bulky cabinetry in it, and we just slimmed the room down, updated it, gave it one vanity, and it turned out really nice, really nice. And the tile folks did a nice like inlay inside of the tile, which was designed by the designer. But again, just the different textures, the different feels throughout the house, and somehow it all still ties together as the room flow. So we'll walk through the game room here. We installed a billiard table. We didn't install it, actually. You had somebody do it.
Somebody came in and brought it.
Somebody came and did it, but we set this place up to become a billiard room, which is super cool.
And here we did this laundry part.
Yeah, again, we brought this trim down. This was sticking out almost twice as much. So that's just made the hallway more open, and you didn't feel like you were getting enclosed on or you were gonna lose an eye. This was a more basic.
It was a stackable.
Yeah, laundry area. It was a.
And you were afraid that we'd be hearing it downstairs, that it was moving about. So we separated it. Well, actually, we ended up with new ones. And countertop, patio cabinets up here.
So that was just another example of a pivot. We did not plan on this at all. It happened. Yeah, can we?
You said?
Absolutely.
Of course we can. So this is the bedroom everybody wants to stay in because of the view.
Yeah, you have this bedroom's awesome because you have a beautiful view, a balcony, you have a nice big shower, but check this out. So this was originally a closet.
This is my first ask. This is the first thing I asked of you.
So as of this filming, Terri doesn't have grandkids yet, but she wanted that grandkids room for the grandkids, and this was a closet that was like the flooring wasn't finished. There was nothing in here, and we turned this into a really cool, adorable little kids room. So in this bathroom you're looking at, we had a single sink in the center, I believe, and then we decided to make it a double sink because it would just provide that much more value for the space and kind of create a nice, usable bathroom for more than just one person at a time. So thanks for joining us here in Colleton River, Terri. Thank you for joining me and walking everybody through this.
Thank you.
Absolutely. If you are looking to do a small renovation or an extensive renovation or build a home, please reach out to us. You can check us out at www.bluffton.builders. Please check us out. Thanks again. I'm Ryan with Bluffton Builders. Have a great day.